I'm Jenny from CreativeDisc. Before we start with my questions, can you tell me where are you right now? And how's everything going there?
I'm in Sweden, currently in my hometown Alingsås, in my bed actually. Yeah, it's pretty calm right now. It's turning into like winter time, so it's pretty cold and gray. It's not the most fun times. Then I kind of want to go to Indonesia and be there instead. And yeah, I mean, as far as the pandemic, it's kind of back to like trying not to be as many people, you know, together and stuff like that. But other than that, Sweden has been kind of like open, you know, with a lot of those kind of things. We've been playing it a little bit safe, but like mostly it's been like normal, which is weird because you see like footage from around the world and everyone's panicking, you know, and they're like indoors everywhere. But here it stayed very normal, which is crazy.
Oh, okay. Are you the type person of who is so panic or just chill about this?
I'm quite chill.
Yeah.
I'm quite chill because I think the whole idea of panicking is a bad idea because it doesn't really help with anything.
Oh, right.
If anything, what it does is it creates dangerous situations where we act in the heat of the moment, and we think that in that moment it's the right thing to do, and maybe when you calm down a little bit, you realize that maybe it wasn't that bad. Obviously, it's not a nice thing, this pandemic, and it's a lot of bad things that come with it. But I think it's just important to, you know, remain calm and try to think like reasonably and logically.
Alright, yeah. So the most important is to make yourself as safe as possible, right? So
yes, exactly.
Robin, we are so curious. Why would you choose your stage name, Boy in Space? Do you have any behind the story?
Yeah, the behind story is that it actually means like it's the space in my head, so it's like in here. That's the space I'm talking about. So it's like being me. I've always been inside of my head a lot, and I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of like creative stuff going on in my head all the time. And yeah, it can be quite a lot because my head does go on like overdrive a lot of the time. But it's kind of amazing at the same time. But yeah, that's what it stands for, and that's what it means.
All right, that's quite different from what I imagined, because I think that the boy in space, maybe you're in outer space.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people think that, and they're like, "What's your favorite planet? And where would you want to go in space?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm already there. I don't have to go. I'm stuck in space all the time."
On Earth.
Yeah, exactly. So
you have released several singles 2 years ago. It started from Goodbye, and the latest one is Therapy. Which one do you like the most?
Ooh, that's a hard question. I think one of my favorites is Caroline, actually.
Caroline. Oh wow.
Yeah, I really like Caroline. It was just one of those songs that it was so like instant, and like, I don't know, something about the guitar and like the whole vibe of the track is amazing. And I also love Cold, which is amazing because that's like my song that's like actually like performed the best. And like as soon as I wrote that, I'm like, this is so like unique and cool at the same time. So yeah, it's almost like a trap version with the Coldplay.
Oh.
It doesn't make sense, but it works for some weird reason.
But about the latest song, Therapy, how did you end up collaborating with NOTD?
I ended up working with Noted because they came to my concert when I played in Stockholm, last year, and they've been really like showing a lot of support and stuff like that through like mutual friends and like Instagram and stuff like that. And I really like what they've done as well. So we kind of just talk to each other. We're like, hey, let's get together, like let's work in the studio and like let's try to make some heat. And we tried and we did, and it was a really good experience actually. And now I have new friends.
Yeah. But what inspires you when you write a song?
It can be a lot of things. I think mostly it's like a core feeling that I have. It's like it doesn't have to be so specific, like personally, but I think I draw energy from like things that I've experienced and stuff like that. But yeah, with the therapy song, it was more of me like talking about the subject. The therapy subject had been like a part of my personal like experience as well. So I just wanted to put it out there and put it in a song and like see what that could do. And yeah, I'm happy with myself.
Oh, it's really cool. So you also make a cover from Al Profile. It's Wherever Young, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Any particular reason why you choose that song?
It's kind of a situation where it's just been a favorite song of mine for such a long time. And I was just playing around the studio and I put down like the chords on my MIDI keyboard and I started recording, and yeah, I just loved how it sounded, and I just wanted to, I don't know, I just love the song, so I wanted like a reason to do it. There's not a real reason why I did it, it's just I love the song. That's why I did it.
Okay. So, this is the most important question. When are you going to release your album or maybe an EP?
I'm working on that stuff right now, actually. So that's why I'm not like releasing a song every month, like super hysterically right now, because we're like working on like a real body of work type of thing. And it's taking quite a long time, but I'm 100% sure that it's going to be amazing. So like when it's out next year, it's going to be out next year. If it's not, I'm just going to release it by myself on like SoundCloud or anything, because I just want it out there.
But earlier
and,
next year, right?
Yes, I would say. Yeah, and we're planning, we're doing a lot of planning. We're creating all the content that goes with it. Like we're planning a lot of music, like the video things and stuff like that, and like all the artworks and stuff like that. So I really want to make it like a real experience. Like back in the day when you used to get an album or something like that, it was like a whole experience. It was like everything, and I want to make that for my fans and show that I'm not just trying to put out music to put out music. Like I want to make something that could stand like with time, that will hold in the test of time.
Oh,
yes.
In everyone's pace, right? Are you also
exactly.
planning to make a music video for that?
Sorry?
Are you also planning to make a music video?
I'm gonna make a lot of content for that, for those songs and for the album. Like going into the album, there's gonna be a lot of content, so there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff for everybody out there.
Okay, Robin. This is more personal. I want to know what 5 things that most people didn't know about you. Can you please mention one by one?
Sure. I'm quite a good CS:GO player.
Right.
Counter-Strike player. I can fry really good chicken.
Oh wow.
Yes. I really like water. Like I'm almost like a seal. Like if I if I get into water, like I want to stay in the water. So if I'm like in a pool or like a jacuzzi, or like in the shower even, like I want to stay in water. Like I love the feeling of water. It's great. And then I really like Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max, all right.
Yeah, I like Pepsi Max. Or I actually like, my favorite is actually Coca-Cola, but the light version, not the zero.
Oh,
right. And then I don't know. I'm a pretty good driver.
Oh,
which is probably a big surprise for
yourself.
I look like a 12-year-old boy. It'd be hard to see me driving car.
I believe.
Was that 4 or 5?
I think 4, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I cut my hair. My mom cuts my hair.
This one too?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Every time I go to another place, it's just a disaster. And I'm like, I call my mom every time, like, can you just do it, please, mom? Please. And she's like, I don't want to cut your hair anymore. You're an adult. Like, but mom, haircuts are so expensive. And she does it. She does it anyways. Yeah.
All right, this is a very sweet story.
Well, look, but it's a little
Yeah, I
bit of a
can see that.
But I mean, I can't be picky. I can't be picky. It works.
Yeah, look good. Okay, Robin.
Thank you.
Last one. Any message for your Indonesian fans?
Yes, if you're a fan from Indonesia, I love you guys and girls, and thank you so much for supporting me. And as soon as I can, I will get on a flight and I'm gonna come to Indonesia and meet and do like a concert and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I like Indonesia. It's a great place.
Oh, we can meet in person for another.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.